Hello, children. Today we are going to enjoy a beautiful poem called The Rainbow by Christina Rossetti. This poem talks about rivers, seas, clouds, bridges, and of course, a magical rainbow. Let's read it together and understand what it means. Boats sail on the rivers, and ships sail on the seas. But clouds that sail across the sky are prettier far than these. Once again, with me. Boats sail on the rivers, and ships sail on the seas. But clouds that sail across the sky are prettier far than these. In this stanza, the poetess tells us that boats move on rivers and ships travel on the seas. The word sail here means to glide or move smoothly over water. But she says that clouds floating across the sky are even more beautiful. In fact, much prettier than boats or ships. Can you imagine big fluffy white clouds drifting slowly on a sunny day? That's what she's talking about. Let's learn some new words from our poem and their meanings. The first word is river. It means a big stream of water that flows across the land. Next is sail. It means to drift, float, or move smoothly, usually on water. Then we have seas. These are large bodies of salty water, also called oceans. The word across means from one side to another. And finally, prettier means lovelier or more beautiful. Learning these synonyms will help us understand the poem better and also make our vocabulary stronger. And in this stanza, we have just one pair of rhyming words, and that is seas and these. That's because rhyming words are words that end with the same sound, usually from the vowel sound to the end of the word. In the first stanza of The Rainbow, only seas and these have the same ease sound at the end, so they rhyme with each other. The other words in the stanza don't share the same ending sound, so they aren't rhyming pairs. There are bridges on the rivers, as pretty as you please. But the bow that bridges heaven and overtops the trees and builds a road from earth to sky is prettier far than these. Let's recite again. There are bridges on the rivers as pretty as you please. But the bow that bridges heaven and overtops the trees and builds a road from earth to sky is prettier far than these. Next she says, there are bridges across the rivers, and these bridges are very nice to look at. The phrase, as pretty as you please, means as beautiful as you could imagine. Then she tells us about another kind of bridge, not made of stone or wood. She calls it a bow, which means an arch or a curved shape. This bow is the rainbow. It stretches across the sky like a bridge connecting earth to heaven. It even rises above the tops of trees and looks like it builds a road from the ground all the way to the sky. The poet says this rainbow is even more beautiful than the bridges across rivers. Let's look at some more words from the poem and their meanings. The first word is bridge. It means an overpass. something that connects two places over water or land. Next is please. Here it means to amuse or cheer someone, to make them happy. The word bow means an arc or an arch, like the curved shape of a rainbow. Heaven means paradise or sky, the beautiful place we imagine above us. And lastly, overtops means overhead or rises above something. Knowing these words will make it easier for us to understand the poem and enjoy it more. In the second stanza, we have 3 rhyming words: please, trees, and these. Rhyming words are words that end with the same sound. Here, all 3 end with the sound ease. So when you read them aloud, please, trees, these, they sound similar at the end. And that's what makes them rhyme. I hope it is clear now. So, children, in this poem, Christina Rossetti shows us that while man-made things like boats, ships, and bridges are beautiful, the wonders of nature, the clouds floating in the sky, and the rainbow arching above the trees are even more magical. It reminds us to stop, look up, and notice the beauty around us. Nature's treasures are free for everyone to enjoy, and a rainbow is like a special gift from the sky after the rain. The next time you see a rainbow, take a moment to smile and remember, you're looking at nature's very own bridge between the earth and the heavens. That's all for today's poem. See you next time, and bye-bye!